Lucky Dog comes to Charlotte, North Carolina, and so does the Flyin Moose. I am so excited. The car ran while I was gone. I ran out to California to set a lap record in an unplugged electric Tesla. Unplugged Performance, they're the Tesla tuners. We got a lap record at Laguna Seca, and then my buddy Jack and Greg, they ran the car here at Lucky Dog on Friday and Saturday, had a good 7-hour run, but the transmission lost third gear. So I figured, third gear, well, let's try fourth, see how it works. It worked kind of okay at Daytona. So I went out, I started the race, got it up into fourth gear, and nobody ever passed me except this one Porsche Superdog. So I'm thrilled. The Moose led overall. This is a big moment for me and my Volvo. We've never led overall anywhere, anytime. And we're excited to be part of a Lucky Dog race. The Lucky Dog Racing Series is that series I always do on the West Coast as a guest. And Greg Fuss lets me drive his BMW, and then a lot of the teams let me try their car out. Well, they have come east, their first East Coast race. And since it's in my neighborhood, coming out of Atlanta, I wanted to run the Moose here. Frank Resinetti got the car all set, and unfortunately Frank got sick. He was not able to be here. So it's just me and Dr. Jack. And so I started the race. Well, guess what? That fourth gear worked. The car is fast and fun and runs well, and you never shift. One gear, 2,500 RPM in the corners, 6,000 on the straights. It's perfect. So I'm excited. We're running very well. We're way up front. I'm going to try and go the whole 10 hours. My buddy Ken Payne from old-time autocross days, he's now the motorsport manager at Michelin. Racing's a small world. Ken is going to be our substitute third driver if we need one, which we might. But Jack is out there now. I'm going to get in again. And we're going to run the Moose as long as she'll run. This is exciting. It's a really big moment. I'm just thrilled, and it handles great.
Everybody, there's a lot of that, like amazing. Like I didn't even think we could run the car.
Yes.
He's got like 4th gear. That's all we got.
I saw him passing people right there.
That's like running the ground just that we did all weekend.
That's Randy for you.
Yeah, I gave him a few pointers.
Yeah, okay, good. That's what he needed. That's what he needed. Look, passing somebody. No 3rd gear, passing people.
An hour break before I get in again.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
That was fun.
Yeah,
You were second overall.
And first.
I don't think anybody else was ahead of us.
No, the Porsche. He hit it, put you in first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the Moose leads for the first time. Yes.
He started getting slower and slower. You guys were half a second apart for the last.
Did you notice he was towing me? He did that on purpose.
Oh, okay.
He slowed down and gave me a draft on the straightaway. I got to find out who that was. It's somebody I know.
Yeah.
He got me get right on his butt, and then he'd drive off, and the Moose would just go, whoa! It was fun. It was fun. Never shifted.
Never.
4th gear.
It was a couple laps into it. You had already laid down and passed the time to Greg yesterday with 3rd.
Yeah. He's good. That's good speed.
Yeah, 142 and change was your best.
No shit.
Yep.
That makes me happy.
Yeah.
I hope he's just on the main. Run at reserve all the time.
Yeah.
I went an hour 45.
I was going to say, yeah.
It's like 15 and 16, and it's popping and shit. And the fuel pressures, it used to be 60.
Oh, okay.
What do you want to do?
Take it to the garage. Well, let's work on it. Turn it off. Let's check
How
on
do I get
it.
it to the garage?
No, let's shut it off. We'll just look at it right here. Turn off the pumps. No fuel. We're losing fuel pressure, but he's on reserve. Let's see if we can tell anything wrong.
Can I turn on the cool?
So tell me what happened.
It started popping and shit. You know, like when you lose fuel pressure.
Yeah.
It started backfiring. I look at the gauge, and that was like 14 to 16.
Even on the boost.
Yeah, on the boost.
Oh
it
yeah,
didn't
that's
fall down.
dangerous. And then that happened all at once? Or was it
Yeah,
gradual?
pretty much all at once. It started popping.
Okay. Yeah, we're losing fuel pressure. Oh, that's just the power steering pump.
So the fuel pressure was down, he said?
Yes. We ran so well today in that first stint. The Moose led overall for a long time, even though we're only in 4th gear. It's got such a broad power band that it worked in 4th gear like I'd hoped. And it was really a joy to drive. It's handling great, it's great, but we knew the transmission had already lost 3rd. And slowly we started losing more gears all day. And we didn't have 1st, and we didn't have 2nd. But guess what? I never used them anyway. It's all 4th gear. Then halfway through the race, we lost the mass airflow sensor, and I didn't bring one. I have 2 in my garage. We're going to improve the spares. So we went all the way across Charlotte to get a new one, put it in, it worked, runs good, and I got another, I think, hour and a half in, having a great time. Was going to get a couple of my buddies to co-drive, and then the transmission went all the way south. The car started backfiring a little bit, and when I slowed down, I could hear the transmission grinding itself to pieces. So it's all done, we're done. It's been an amazing day with the Lucky Dog Racing League at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Came all the way overnight from Laguna Seca, WeatherTech Laguna Seca, where I zoomed out to drive that unplugged performance Tesla in our first test. And on our very first lap, we set a new electric vehicle lap record for WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca. Unplugged Performance is really hooked up. Ben Schaefer, the owner, is on the ball. Engineer, lists. The car worked well right out of the box. He let me tune it to make it a little more stable. I like stable cars, so I can drive hard and not worry about having to catch it all the time. Because if you're sliding, you're going slow. You got to stay hooked up on pavement. So overall, the weekend's been amazing. The first test of the Unplugged Performance Tesla, huge success at Laguna Seca. Coming back here and leading this race in the Flyin Moose was such a great feeling that I'm still high from it. I can't wait to race it again. I got another transmission coming. We're going to get this thing back together and get it out to another race, and the fun never ends. Stay tuned to the Randy Pobst channel on YouTube. Please subscribe, like, hit the notification bell. Join us in our automotive adventures, because in 2 weeks, Pikes Peak International Hill Climb.